Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I definitely have this makeup look right here for you all. So this is a very intimidating kind of a smoky eye, which I usually don't do, but that's a joke. I always love a smoky eye, doesn't matter what. I'm not a big fan of cut crease myself, but I definitely love eye makeup like this. So as Eid is coming around the corner, I really wanted to bring up another tutorial for Eid. So yes, this is another warm smoky eye, but there will be another tutorial before Eid of at least, and I'm really trying my best to put that one out. So yeah, this video is dedicated to all my lovelies who does celebrate Eid. I really hope you guys will enjoy this video. So I will see you guys in my next video. I literally have to go to bed right now because I'm dying. I'm sleepy and I really need to go to bed. I will see you tomorrow. So let's jump into the bare face. So I'm starting the Farsali Unicorn Essence as my primer today. I'm just gonna put, as Instagrammers usually do, just like my teardrop and just having fun. And then rub that on my face and just make sure it's nicely blended and my face is prepped and primed for the foundation. So after I have enough rubbing going on, I'm gonna take my foundation, and for foundation I'm using the Huda Beauty Full Filter Foundation today, and the shade I have is Bakhlava. I really like this foundation, but to me I don't like the way it stays after 8 hours. I don't like that much. But for initial application, I really like the foundation. It is a full coverage though, so I just like to shear it down with my beauty blender. I'm just using 1.5 pump though, just letting you know. So I'm just blending that using my dampened beauty blender. I'm fast forwarding on my face makeup portion. It's because you guys already know how I do my face makeup and all that jazz. So I just wanted to keep this part as a makeup routine because we are doing an Eid makeup tutorial. So obviously I want to add everything I can actually. So after blending for a million years, I'm gonna take my concealer, and for that I'm using the Makeup Revolution concealer, and the shade I have is C10. I have been using this one off camera for past at least a month and I really love this. I have this on my kit as well. This is literally a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape. Like hands down, this is a dupe for that concealer. It's amazing. I really love this. The way it like sits on my skin, I really adore this concealer. So I'm just going to blend that one using my dampened beauty blender as well, as you can see, and I use that as my eyelid primer as well. So after blending all these, I'm going to set my concealer using the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette. I'm using the banana powder from the middle shade, which is really well used and abused. So you can probably see that I already did hit pan on that one because I really love this. So I'm just going to set my concealer, and now for the rest of my face I'm using the RCMA No Color Powder. I'm just taking a little bit on the top of the bottle and I'm just dusting that all over my face. I'm going to leave it a little bit powdery than usual. It's because I actually want my entire face to bake. So obviously during Eid we don't have time to touch up the whole day, right? So we want something which will be long lasting, which will be heavy duty, and we don't have to touch up every 5 minutes, so we can enjoy the time with our family and friends. So I want to bake my entire face, and by the time my face is baking, I'm going to do my contour. I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette, and I'm using the middle shade from there. I forgot what the name. Please forgive me for that. So I'm taking the very last shade from the palette as well, just dusting it on my edges of the face just to put a little extra oomph to my face. It's not necessary. I'm just a little bit extra, so yeah. Now I'm doing my nose contour. Obviously, I want to snatch my nose no matter what. So I'm just gonna use this powder to contour my nose. And also I put that on my bottom lip just to make it a little bit more powderier. I saw Tarte doing this one. I forgot, there's, I think JLo's makeup artist does that one too, if I'm not mistaken. So when my nose and my face is snatched enough, just to make it all even, I'm just going to dust that excess powder on my face. So now I'm gonna jump into my brows. I'm gonna take my Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. I'm just going to brush that using the spoolie side first, and then I'm just going to mimic my brow hair. As you can see right here, I'm just using feather-like strokes and also blending that out using the spoolie right away. You can wait, you don't really have to do it right away, but I just do it because that helps me and makes my flow faster, so I know how this usually goes. This makeup tutorial actually took me less than 15 minutes to make, believe me or not. Like, not really less than 15 minutes, my bad. It took me less than, I would say, 20 minutes. It's because I was not talking in the middle. So that's the purpose. I usually don't talk when I'm getting ready. Okay, whatever. So now I'm taking my Smashbox VladaMUA collaboration highlighter, and I think the shade was Rosemantic. So I'm just using that one as my highlighter using the Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush. Just highlighting the highest points of my face, and now I'm going to set my entire face using my MAC Fix Plus. This is something I have been starting doing lately because I actually set my face first once before I do my eye makeup, and after I do my eye makeup I do it once more, so it's setting double. So now I'm taking the Festival palette from the Juvias place, and I'm using that yellow mustardy shade, and on my BH Fluffy blending brush I'm just going to fluff that all over my eye crease, because this is gonna be my first shade and gonna be my transition shade toward my eye makeup. At this point I didn't even know what I was gonna do. I was just playing with the colors. So because this was a festival palette and obviously it is a biggest festival, so I really wanted to do something more festive. So now I'm taking that orangey kind of the shade. So now I'm using the exact same brush, just putting the shade right on top of that mustardy yellow shade I put on initially. And this is a light watercolor. Now I'm taking the shade Izafa, however you say that. This is literally a rusty red kind of a color, which is amazing, but it needed a little bit of a build up. If you want, you can pack a punch. I usually don't do it. If you follow me, you know that I usually gradually build my colors up because I just don't want to have a ton of fallout. So to me, I feel when I take my time to gradually build the color up and also go slow, it doesn't give me a ton of fallout, and also I can play a little bit more so I know what do I want from my eyeshadow. So now I'm taking that ashy black gunmetal kind of color, and I am just using a pencil brush just to outline my crease where I want the black shadow to be initially, and then I'll be filling my entire eyelid using the color. I didn't plan for it when I started, but when I started I think that's how I would like it better, so that is where I was going. I was gonna put some gold in the middle and whatever, but I thought that will be a little too dramatic, and I was not really in the mood to have like a super dramatic look. So I changed my plan, and then I started filling up my entire eyelid using that same shadow. And trust me, I love this outcome better than what I was planning for. So sometimes surprise actually comes as a good surprise, like in a good way. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just dusting off the little bit of fallout I had right there, just to make sure it's not sitting on my face for too long, so my body heat will melt the eyeshadow down to my face. So that will be a little hard to get rid of. So I definitely didn't want that. So now I'm just going back and forth, blending the edges with the first brush I did put the red color with, but I don't have any additional product on that one though. Now I'm taking that mustardy kind of a shade I used initially. I'm just going over the edges just to make sure it's nicely blended. Now time for my bottom lash line. I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil and the shade is black. I forgot what they actually call it in the line, but this is a black eyeliner. That's what I know. So I'm using that same gunmetal black shade and I'm just dusting that on my bottom lash line. As you can see, I'm just smudging that and this gives me that smokiness on my bottom lash line. As you can see, I'm just adding a teeny tiny bit at once and smudging it all the way. So this gives me that smokiness. That's what I really love and enjoy. So yeah, enjoy and look at me, like, see how I blend. Okay, so now I am gonna zoom out obviously so you can see my entire face. Now I'm just going over the same shades, just blending the edges out, just making sure they're nice and smooth, because if you follow me, you know that I'm all about a nice smoky blended eye makeup, because that's what I enjoy the most. And that's the biggest problem to, like, for me, that I don't like the cut creases that much, because they seems to be a little too sharp for me, like at least up on not really something I enjoy. So yeah, now I'm just going to take my take a flat brush and wetting that using the MAC Fix Plus. I'm using that white shade from the middle and I'm just gonna use that as a inner corner highlight. I just wanted to pop something in the inner corner. At first I was thinking probably glitter, but then I looked at this white color and I'm like, you know what, this has a green shift to it, and like a green purple kind of a shift, and I really love the way it was popping. So I decided to pop that color on my inner corner and I loved it. However, so time to put on some mascara and put on my falsies. So I will do them off camera. If you want to know how to put on false lashes, I will have linked that on the description box below, because I have a video uploaded already which shows how to apply falsies. So check that one out. So now I'm back while my lash is drying and I'm taking the lipstick from MAC and the shade is Velvet Teddy. So I'm just going to use that one on my lips. If you want, you can go bolder on lips too. I just wanted to keep it minimum because my eyes were already bold. So yeah, that is the look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel before you leave. I will really appreciate that. And also comment down below and let me know what do you want to see next. So don't forget to follow me on all my social media accounts and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye for now.